Me personally, the nigga's lame. Nigga's 40, playing Street Fighter and shit. He'd rather play fighting games, rather play the game in general and streaming shit. They go take care of his fucking daughter. You can do both at the same time. It's not impossible. But you lame yourself for neglecting that big responsibility. Now that girl gotta grow up without a father because she got a lame ass nigga as a biological father. Get out of here, bro. Yo, what it do, man? I'm not one to waste time, so I'm get straight into it. You feel me? Now, today about to be reacting to the destruction of LowTierGod. If you don't know who LowTierGod is, he an old ass streamer that act young. You feel me? Childish streamer. But let's get straight to it, cause honestly, I want to see what went wrong. You feel me?
Probably the internet's biggest punching bag, except his ego is so massive, so gargantuan that it somehow
he look young as fuck. That nigga like 40 though.
Himself.
He look like
I don't normally use this type of lingo because frankly it's used by a bunch of white commentary YouTubers, but LowTierGod is a lol cow. He is quite literally milked for laughs and he doesn't realize it. And maybe it's the fact that at times his humor can cause people to laugh with him briefly enough to where he can overlook the fact that the other 99% of the time we're laughing at him. And then don't get me started on his tough guy persona. Whenever he's baby raging and yapping to the camera, he always tries to assert this tough guy exaggerated masculine persona. It's corny as I'm not gonna lie. He's a grown man. He needs to be secure with himself. How has he lived to like 40 years old without developing his self-love? But did you know that LowTierGod doesn't even want you to know he's that old because he's also a creep, allegedly, who frequently tries to appear to be younger on the internet?
I saw some shit. Yes, he was talking to his ex-girlfriend. I don't know, probably not the recent ex, but he basically groomed her. You know what I'm saying? Basically groomed her. She was like 16, 17. He was like 25.
He realizes that if the masses seen a grown 40-year-old adult baby raging over pixels on a screen, they wouldn't even waste an ounce of their existence on acknowledging him. Before I start, let me tell you guys, this is just my opinion. Less journalistic, more just roasting, because frankly, this guy deserves it. This is the destruction of LowTierGod, a Hood Socrates production. Let's just start with his ego problems. For some reason, LowTierGod has it in his head that he's this near perfect specimen. This is seen throughout everything he does, from when he plays video games that he loses frequently, by the way, or when he tells his extremely specific jokes where he establishes himself as the dominant person and the one on the receiving end as this helpless individual.
It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal for you to be in my chat. You're a bum. You don't live my life, so you wouldn't know what's a big deal. You're a worthless ass in my YouTube chat. You don't know how it feels to be in my shoes. You don't get money. You're a worthless ass. You're in my chat on a Friday night. You don't have an audience. Your life sucks. You were born for nothing. It wouldn't be a big deal to you because wouldn't nobody want to use your shit. You're worthless.
And that's him going off on a
nigga, I can't be going back and forth with niggas on the internet at 40. I can't even be doing that shit right now. You got a problem, you can have that shit.
And clearly projecting his own insecurities, which is crazy because the thing about LowTierGod is that he's known for calling himself mentally untouchable, which has caused various people, actually scratch that, it's caused the entire internet to troll him about it.
Why did
hey, my bad. Let me get an ad blocker when I get monetized. Don't worry about it. How y'all day going? Shit, just got off a 12-hour shift. Get straight to it though.
Resilient.
Imagine making an edit like this about yourself.
Mentally untouchable.
Yes, niggas made a mentally untouchable edit on LowTierGod because there's so much irony in it. But that brings me
somebody else
to
made that shit. That's
because
crazy.
Mr. Untouchable truly isn't untouchable, and this is always seen whenever he picks up a controller.
Yo, GG's, get around.
Wow, why does this bum ass keep talking? Shut your ass up. We corny ass. Ain't no tournament. Or wakes up with a
GG, bro, GG's.
Dog, I came across a nigga like this in real life. That shit
so
crazy.
He's not as untouchable.
That nigga is far from untouchable. Niggas weak-minded. You 40 getting mad at video games. Like, bro, come on, guys. Well, it's okay to rage.
You probably didn't think you was untouchable, bro. You get what I'm saying.
You gonna claim to be untouchable, but you untouchable.
Okay, LowTierGod is an insecure man with an ego problem. The ego is his desperate attempt at not crumbling when his obvious flaws are made even more apparent. You have to remember, LowTierGod is 40 years old doing this stuff. He got rage baited by positivity. That's not normal. He's not a well-adjusted human. He's not mentally untouchable. I mean, if anything, these people are caressing his brain. They got Brody in a mean Itachi genjutsu. And it's gotten so bad that the nigga has made it a skill to rage quit.
Round one. Fight.
I'm cold at Mortal Kombat. Dog, the game just started, cuz.
In the comment section of this video, this guy said he didn't even leave his daughter that fast.
Damn.
Which, spoiler alert, he does have a hidden daughter, but that's for later
He
in
don't
the
even
video.
claim her. That's
Point
fucked
is,
up, bro.
you know when niggas trash at
I hate
games?
deadbeat motherfuckers. Like, you know you got a child. I feel like fathers, both father and mothers, are pillars that children need in life. And for you to leave your child like that is obviously like beyond fucked up. Like, no bullshit.
When he's
Leave it
built
at that,
muscle
though.
memory for leaving games. And I understand though, not everybody is built for games. And the only thing LowTierGod is built for is being a one-piece character. And maybe I shouldn't be
That nigga
talking
skip
because
leg
I'm a
day.
tall, skinny nigga. But he's built like Bon Clay or something. Y'all see the resemblance? Dude got the biggest body, but he skips leg day. I'm getting off topic though. I seen a clip of this guy acting like he's a motion machine. He was talking about disconnecting himself from everything but getting to the bag.
No, I don't watch anime because I think it's a waste of my retinas. Never got into anime, never will. I know sports, but I don't invest myself in sports anymore because I remember when I was younger, I would get like emotional connections to teams losing and things like, why am I getting upset over these making millions? I'm just watching other people be great and investing emotion and things that have nothing to do with my cognitive. Like I said, I don't have emotion like that anymore. When I cut off the stream, my face is blank. There's
Nigga talking
nothing
about
to
you ain't
talk
got
about. I don't
emotion.
give a damn about
Nigga be mad as
unless it
fuck
has
on
to
the
do with
game.
bread.
Oh yeah, and by the way, that caption is correct. He does have a restraining order. Here's the proof right there. The funny thing is, LowTierGod probably thinks he sounds cool saying that, but needing to say corny stuff like that says a lot more about someone's character. If he actually had swag, maybe stopped constantly yelling over video games, people probably wouldn't clown him the way they do, and they would probably believe he actually is getting to the bag.
True. This he is getting pieced. He is getting pieced the fuck up, bro. He is getting pieced. Me personally, I don't really play fighting games, but that nigga getting pieced the fuck up. I'll be mad too, but not that mad. At 40, by the way.
Street Fighter 5 is the worst game on the planet, dude. I lost to the world's worst Nash. I had the game won. What the happened?
These childish outbursts are because his real personality is seeping through the mask he's been wearing. Let's keep it a bean. After a certain age, raging this hard needs to stop. I used to rage, crazy even, but after a while, I started to grasp it. I understood it. I don't think LowTierGod understands it.
Then you dumbass you talk about these hair pieces and you know why these be saying that corny ass? Because I've been on the internet for 10 years and never deteriorated. That's why.
Coast about Maryland.
They
Yeah,
like, this supposed to go bald. This supposed to get ugly. Damn, how LTG still looking good 10 years into this motherfucker? God, something got it. Like, what's wrong
Hey,
with
bro,
this?
you can't. One thing you can't deny. This nigga got good genetics, no homo. But that ain't no damn weed. But the fact that he getting that mad about it says a lot.
Nothing. I didn't go bald in 10 years. It must be a hairpiece. You, like, get the out of here, man. Sorry, bum. Take care of myself. Sorry, I got a full head of hair. Sorry, I'm 6'5". Sorry, I'm 200 and something pounds. Sorry, I'm a good-looking guy. Sorry,
Oh
I
my
got
God,
clearly
Dickie
pizzazz and
yourself now.
gravitated to every day.
Oh, brother.
And then on top of that, you'll see clips like this that are just so embarrassing. He is frequently embarrassing himself. Just go on TikTok. His digital footprint is fried to the core. I don't really understand how someone can be content with their image being shaped by them being a person who baby rages on games, but that's why LowTierGod is a lol cow. I think he realizes that if he allows himself to be the butt of the joke, he'll stay relevant, which is a shame because he's funny as hell. And I know that sounds crazy, but when you put the weird stuff aside, not saying you should, you can see the humor in the jokes. But maybe in LowTierGod's case, him being insane is what's fueling the humor in his jokes. Since we're on the topic of jokes, let's talk about his out-of-pocketness. I believe he has internalized hatred. He constantly makes jokes about black people or BBC jokes. Yes, this nigga makes BBC jokes.
This nigga's so busy trying to stream snipe me that his mom and his dad called over the nearest black man that was a neighbor that barbecued for him the day before yesterday. Showed him how to barbecue. Showed him how to barbecue in a goddamn charcoal grill. He said no propane.
Right.
This motherfucker came over. They said, hold on, before you come over, we want you to wear that kiss the cook robe with nothing else under it. And you gotta wear Vaseline all over your body. This dude comes over. At first his pops was recording. You know, his pops was recording his mom get banged out, long stroke, busted inside her, everything. Now the trick was, he threw out a couple of racks that said 10,000 on each band to rap. If the dad said, the nigga that I'm playing right now, the nigga that stream sniping me, this clown, this nigga's pop said, all right, well hold on, I got a proposition for you. Because this nigga's probably Mexican. Most Mexicans play Blanca. Or whatever the fuck he is. He said, I have a proposition for you. He said, all right, well nigga, what is it? I give you $20,000 If you yes.
Bro, this nigga is 40. This is a crazy, like, this nigga has a crazy mind at 40. You gotta understand, this shit off the dome. So he just thinking about this shit off the regular. Hold on.
You're telling me you gonna give me $20,000?
You in the ass. Can I use it? My friend,
you use whatever you want, but I want you to fucking ask us $20,000. You want to take it or do you not? He said, hold on a minute. You ain't got no cameras in here, do you? Like, the offer is on the table. Do you want to me or not? The dude said, alright, my nigga, bend the go. Goes ahead and this nigga. While he in there fucking playing stream sniping me, his pops is in there getting right after his mother mom.
Why do you think this nigga stream sniping every tag? He bored in a quarantine when both of his parents is neighbor with the BBC.
And I mean, what type?
That was a long ass joke about a BBC. This nigga, he low key bisexual, cause ain't nothing wrong with that. But bro, for you to be this alpha male you claim to be, ain't no alpha male thinking about no damn BBC or coming up with no scenario like that if it didn't happen. So did that shit happen to you, little nigga? What? 40, by the way.
Mind do you have to make these jokes? They're funny because it's so absurd and elaborate, and he seemingly cooks this shit up on the spot, but goddamn, he's not normal. Can you even track this type of eccentricism to childhood? Actually, let me take that back. He's not eccentric. He's just a dork low-key. He got dork energy. No grown man is spamming mom jokes in the Grand 2-5. We're in July 2025, almost August. And I know for him, jokes like these gotta feel like Giannis driving to the basket is gonna hit every time. But even LowTierGod started to realize maybe he should chill out on these jokes.
Did my barber mess up my lineup? Nah, but your mom.
2025.
Man, I had the perfect roast. Here's what I'm gonna do instead. I'm gonna time y'all for 80,000. Have a good night.
But like I said, LowTierGod has internalized self-hatred. He is so racist that he has coined a new term for black people he dislikes. If you've ever heard the word ROG, it originates from LowTierGod and is commonly associated with him because he coined the freaking term. ROG is just something he calls black people, is derogatory, it's rude, but now people have flipped it back and started saying LowTierGod is rogging out. My thing is, I think he somehow channeled his inner racist spirit and is even more racist than the Klan, because how are you?
Holy cool. Hey, I'm gonna get an ad blocker though. Don't worry about it.
Huracan Storado,
yeah.
a Hennessy Velociraptor, or 100.
Are you cooking up new racial remarks? This dude is literally a prodigious racist.
All I gotta say is there's always somebody black. That's all I gotta say. Some nigga because I'm wearing a Balenciaga tee on stream I done already rocked a million times outside of streaming. If I want to put on a tee I paid for it, I'ma do it. What's wrong with these niggas? Oh, you focusing on the wrong things, gang. There's always some goddamn quote-unquote African-American on my every single time. Pull up for the fade.
Damn, that shit didn't come out.
Bro.
Hey, when sneezes don't come
always
out.
Bothered me. Like, get off my back. Why have I only ever caught fade with? How come I never had a?
This nigga cooling out right now. I hear him. He probably distracting me from sneezing, bro.
Come catch this thing, bro. Cycle up and stop.
Alright, number one, that's clearly fake Balenci. Already legit checked it. I'm trolling. I did not legit check
that nigga checked this Balenci. Now you a different kind of hater.
Number two, getting this out of body because someone is calling out your fake designer is crazy. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's fake. It's just clothing. Rock what you want to rock. Wear what you want to wear. No one should care. Granted, personally, I'm gonna get the real designer, but I'm not gonna judge. I'm just saying, anyone calling you out on your fake clothing should not enable you to go on a racist rant. That just shows your insecurity. He hates himself. He dislikes that he's black and he expresses it through his constant belittlement of black people. I do want to stray away from this for a second.
If designer such a big deal to you, nigga, go get the real shit, because somebody probably sold on that shit and said this was real. He probably got bamboozled. Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Serious stuff.
He did that shit on purpose.
There's a lot of debate about LowTierGod's identity, and that's because the politics that come with that are heavy.
Wow, typical Aiden.
What do you mean it's your first time playing? What do you mean it's your first time playing this?
It's my first time playing this shit. I ignored it when it came out.
You never played Among Us?
You never played Among Us, gang.
Oh my God. This name is crazy.
I play fighting games, bro.
Are you playing or not, bro?
38? 38?
Nigga, I'm not 38.
God damn.
Wait, you like 30 though, right? 32, 30.
I'm 50, nigga.
38.
Nah, he ain't 50.
And yes, LowTierGod denied his age here. People have been so keen on finding LowTierGod's name and age because it was crucial in piecing together his dark past, one filled with many skeletons. And really, you should watch the video. The thumbnail is the title, and it goes over all the crazy stuff that I'm talking about relating to his age. I'm not qualified to speak on it, but I did want to mention it. Now, if you've noticed, LowTierGod goes by an alias, Dollarwin Sparrow, and he does this to obfuscate his real identity. identity. And granted, he's valid in doing so, or at least he was. That was before I seen this video, okay? There's a reason why he's hiding his real age. This video goes over it all. LTG's real name is Dale Wilson, and he is 40 years old, and this year he is going to be turning 41. And this was confirmed in an old clip of him saying his real name, a trademark on the name LowTierGod that's owned by Dale Wilson, and it's also confirmed by what I believe is
you
a
know
birth
how much
certificate.
digging you gotta do to do that shit? Like, bro, you know how much digging you gotta do to find out a nigga background? Not like, okay, you can just go look my name up. I'm not gonna tell y'all. If y'all know. But they got behind his fake alias to get to his real name. And found out his age and all this extra shit. Real name, age, charges.
That really are so fascinated with my government name. Yes, my government name is Dale Wilson.
And big thanks to Shang. This info was got from his video, which was actually taken down by LowTierGod. I wonder why. But as you can see, Dale is a 40-year-old man LARPing as a teenager online because he recognizes that his behavior is not fit for a grown man. You shouldn't be screaming at a camera every day for hours and not touching grass.
I mean,
he
I'm
really
on the
should
talk.
have started a family by now, which, you know, he kind of did. He has a daughter. Let's talk about that. The crazy part is him being a deadbeat might have been the best choice. I don't think I have to explain, but LowTierGod is clearly not fit to be a father.
Obviously.
He's an immature guy who rages on the internet, and for how we know he has a daughter is because they actually interviewed his baby mom. I'm so serious. They found the baby mom, got her on an interview, and it was crazy. But I feel like the video is getting long enough, so I'm not going to be showing you any clips. You can fight me about it, don't care. But if you're genuinely interested in hearing what his baby mom has to say, look it up. You'll find it instantly. I mentioned it though because it's genuinely scary. LowTierGod is the end result of someone who has never been checked, someone who's never been criticized by people who care for him. He's out here pretending to be this young poppin' content creator while being a deadbeat dad living in Section 8 with tons of debt in the 100,000s. And I mean, this video isn't even doing it justice. There's so many things that
you want to sit home and play fucking video games and raise your kids and shit. Nigga, go get a fucking job, cuz this nigga, grow the fuck up, cuz you're 40, act your age. Nigga gonna die in debt, folks. That is crazy.
God, is low-key better he's not in his daughter's life just because of how toxic he is, and also the, you know, low tier thing. But I still won't act like it's not depressing. You got this grown man neglecting his responsibilities and not trying to take care of the life he created, and what makes it worse is that he's very open about his
instead of taking care of his daughter, he want to play Street Fighter. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Fuck off my doorstep. I did not agree that you were a product of casual, my nigga, and I would have had the tool tucked just in case. I went, is there an issue? Wait, hold on, you pulling a gun on me? Absolutely, bro. Get the fuck off my doorstep. I did not agree to have you. If it's a girl, I'm like, did I stutter? Get off the doorstep. You are not one of my authentic children. Get out of here. My debt has been paid. Locked.
Clips like these also helped in discovering he had a child because he's prone to leaking information this way. It's the equivalent of people talking about their problems but replacing themselves with my friend. In general though, LowTierGod truly is a despicable person. Only the internet could birth someone like him. I just wanted to clown him a little bit. There's much better videos on the subject that actually go in depth. This one in particular is really good, and like I said, it further explains why Dale is so keen on hiding his age. And if you were to take away anything from this video, don't end up like him. Don't be a deadbeat, and subscribe to DH. He's a cool kid, especially if you like unsolicited opinions. But join my membership, join my Discord. I do want that shit to be active.
Hey, do what he said, no bullshit. W video, fucks with this nigga channel. You feel me? But no, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Me personally, the nigga's lame. Nigga's 40. Playing Street Fighter and shit. He'd rather play fighting games, rather play the game in general and stream and shit. They go take care of his fucking daughter. You can do both at the same time. It's not impossible. But you blame yourself for neglecting that big responsibility. Now that girl gotta grow up without a father because she got a lame ass nigga as a biological father. Get out of here, bro. But no, I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir. The next one.